In this lesson, I'm going to share 5 easy ways to become a great guitar player in less time. These are a few simple but powerful tricks I've learned in my 18 plus years of experience from playing and teaching guitar. Numbers 2 and 5 are my favorites. Let's get right into it. Trick number 1, mix it up. Change what you're playing on guitar every few minutes. Instead of focusing on one thing for 20 minutes, focus on one thing for 2 to 5 minutes, then move on to the next thing, then the next thing, back to the first thing, and so on. This might not feel as productive as practicing the same thing over and over for 15 minutes during one practice session, but this is the fastest way to learn and improve. And it's a lot more fun to change things up like this. So many studies show that changing your focus often during practice is the fastest way to learn. It's been proven with Olympic athletes, teachers, and everyday people like you and me. Trick number 2, consistency is king. A lot of new guitar players practice guitar for an hour one day, then they skip a couple days, and then a few days later they practice for 2 hours to try and make up for the missed days. Not only will this make your fingertips sore, but it will also make it take much longer to learn guitar. It's more important that you're consistent for just a few minutes each day rather than playing for a half an hour or an hour. By practicing consistently, just a few minutes every day, your fingertips won't be as sore and you'll get better much faster. Trick number 3, follow the KISS principle. There are a few different versions of the KISS principle, but in this example, it stands for Keep It Stupid Simple. Whether you're starting a new habit of fitness or a new habit of playing the guitar, you need to make the habit easy to do and give yourself visual reminders. This sounds like common sense, but most people don't actually do this. What are some ways that you can make the habit easier and give yourself visual reminders? Well, one way is by keeping your guitar out of the case and on a stand. But you also need to put the guitar stand in a place where you'll walk by it many times a day. This way you'll have lots of reminders throughout the day that you should play guitar. Also, by having the guitar on the stand, in tune, with your guitar pick and lessons ready, you decrease the amount of effort it takes to sit down and get started. These lessons were also designed to be as short as possible to make it a lot easier for you to make time playing guitar every single day. If you finish your exercises or lessons for that day and you have extra time, just go over the exercise again or review a previous one that you need to work on. The most important thing to remember is that practicing a little bit every day is more important than practicing for a long time. Consistency is king. Trick number 4, keep it fun. Guitar Fastlane was designed to be different from most music lessons. You want to learn the guitar because you want to play your favorite music for yourself or your friends and family. Maybe you even want to write your own songs. But nobody gets a guitar to learn boring stuff like theory. Does this mean that you shouldn't learn music theory? No, I'm not saying that. But guitar takes time and effort to learn, and I want you to start playing, having fun, and seeing progress as soon as possible. Most people give up on guitar too soon because they don't see results quick enough. The key to sticking with playing guitar is seeing quick results. That's why I always try to start with the fun stuff, give you lots of ways to see results, and mix in little chunks of theory along the way. The cool thing is you probably won't even realize that you're learning bits of theory at the same time. Now for the final trick, trick number 5, just-in-time learning. A lot of the biggest factories in the world order parts and ingredients just in time for when they need them. They call this just-in-time production. These factories do this so they can get the most out of their space and their money, but you can use the same just-in-time idea for your guitar playing. Don't go through here binge watching every lesson like a TV series. That's a good way to get overwhelmed and make less progress. Instead, learn little bits at a time and practice what you've learned right away. Grab your guitar and start playing it right after the lesson is done. I know you're probably excited and want to jump through this as fast as possible, but it's important to do this one step at a time. It's exciting to learn new things, but if you want to be a better guitar player as soon as possible, you need to learn one bit, then play and practice it, and then move on to the next bit. Too much information is not good for anyone, and watching videos or reading is not learning. You haven't actually learned it until you play the stuff on your guitar and you've gone through the Guitar Fastlane challenges. Just remember to take it one step at a time and trust the program.